Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Monday Night Live at Cafe Gratitude. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Welcome to a Monday Night Live at Cafe Gratitude. There we go. Tonight we've got Nomi Shannon, also known as the Raw Gourmet. You may have seen her book. I'm going to read what we've got here. Nomi is the author of the best-selling vegan book, the raw vegan book, The Raw Gourmet, and as we've said before the last few times that we've mentioned her, inevitably one of the first books that anybody gets when they start thinking about a raw diet is Nomi's book. Definitely. It's a great introduction, as well as if you've already been doing raw for a while and you've never seen her book, grab it because it's wonderful. We use it quite a bit. She's also the co-author of Raw Food Celebrations. In 2008, Nomi received 3 Best of Raw awards for Best Raw Educator, Favorite Raw Chef, and Favorite Raw Book for Raw Food Celebrations. Raw since 1987, Nomi's been featured in Alive Magazine, Get Fresh, San Diego North County Times, Galveston News, as well as numerous radio shows. Tonight she is talking about 3 fail-safe steps to starting and staying on a raw diet. Please give a big hand for Nomi.
Okay, I just found out about 3 minutes ago I have to hold the microphone. I don't know if I can handle it, guys. I've never had to hold a microphone before, and I'm giving Stephen a really, really hard time about it. Only in jest. So I consider the people up in this area to be, am I too loud or anything? I have been told I'm too loud in my life. I consider the people up here in this area to be very sophisticated raw fooders. But I mean, you know, I could be wrong. So I want to take a poll, if you don't mind, just with a hand raise. How many in this group have been, let's say, 75% or higher raw for over a year? Okay, nice. Okay, how about that same percentage for over 5 years? Okay, great. And how many of you are so new to it you don't know what you're doing here? Oh, wonderful. I love you guys. And you're the lady from Sebastopol, right? No, where's the lady? Okay. Christian and Cheryl, this lady in the black sweater, her name is Itan. She lives in Sebastopol. She has a teenage daughter who's 14 years old. Take her under your wing. Okay, where was I? Okay, other than the ones who don't even know why you're here, which is cool. I love people who are really new to it. I wondered, you know, how many people in this utterly sophisticated, in a little town like Healdsburg that would actually have a raw food restaurant. I mean, most of the towns near me down in San Diego don't have raw food restaurants. But how many of you are, I was curious to know how many would come thinking this is just a talk for new raw fooders. So it's actually not just a talk for new raw fooders. And the way I knew that is a lot of what I'm sharing with you tonight is information that I have in a seminar. And I kind of thought the first time I gave the seminar a couple of years ago, and a great many people took it, and I gave it a few times, that it would be all new people. And I was really surprised that 20-year veterans, lots of very, very into it raw fooders, because they just wanted to have a renewal and to be a little re-energized. And it wasn't even that they weren't eating raw food anymore, they just were sort of in a rut. And I was really surprised about that. So this is a talk that hopefully you'll find something in it that applies to you. And also, a lot of people seem concerned with helping their friends and their loved ones. And I think some of the things I might say to you tonight, you may be able to apply toward that as well. Now, I'm just kind of bursting with information that I want to share with you, but we're a little limited for time, obviously, in this kind of venue. So I just want to let you know that I'm going to give you everything I can give you tonight, and this is the formal part of the talk, and in about 20-30 minutes, I let all loose and I stop reading and I start asking you if you have questions, and we get all casual. So if you don't have any questions, we're all just going to be sitting here staring at each other in about 20 or 30 minutes. So start thinking on that. And it can be not necessarily about what I'm about to talk to you about, which is the 3 fail-safe steps to success on beginning and then continuing your raw food diet, but it could be on anything to do with raw food or, in fact, alternative health. And I'll tell you a little more about the kind of a protocol I like for asking questions then, because I like people to not say I like people to say, I have a friend who, that way you never really know who you're talking about. Anyways, I am bursting, with the seams with some information I want to share with you about this, steps to, getting and then staying raw. But time is not going to permit me to tell you every little thing that I want to tell you. So I just want to let you know that I will be showing you how to access further information. Does that sound fair enough? Yeah. Great. And now, before I go on, because Novalee and I had decided that our mutual friend John Kohler, he's having a great, fabulous Raw Food Expo next weekend in Sebastopol. And you can go to rawhealthexpo.com to get the details on that. But we thought it would be fun to have a raffle, so we're going to hand out a piece of paper to each of you who would like it. Some of you, won't be able to come to it or already have a ticket or something. We're raffling off 4 tickets, free tickets to Raw Health Expo next weekend. And all you have to do if you want it is to put your name and your email address, and then at the very end of the evening, when we're all ready to go home, we'll pick out the names. Okay, you do have to be here for that though. We're not going to call you. We only want your name and your email address. So now I'm going to get all formal on you, which is not me, but that's the way it is. A great researcher once said that there's only one disease known to mankind, though it has 1,000 names. It's the disease of too many toxins in the body and too few nutrients reaching the cells. And that's really why we're all here tonight, isn't it? If that weren't true, why would we be going through the trouble to have a wonderful, healthy, clean diet? We want to lead the best life possible, to have a healthy body and mind, so we can do what we most want to do with our life. Tonight, I specifically would like to share with you the 3 secret, fail-safe steps to success on starting and continuing with your raw food diet. My plan is to address the 3 steps in detail, and I'll be taking a little more time with you to break down the fail-safe steps into their simplest components. Then, I'd like to share more hints and tips with you to help you design your own 21-day program. I don't believe that there's one right diet for all people. If that were true, there wouldn't be so many diets in general, there wouldn't be so many different approaches in the raw food movement. I know that all the conflicting information out there can be very confusing and distracting, and that's one of the important things I plan to address when we talk about the 3 secret steps to success in starting on your raw food plan. Because of each person's unique makeup, there is no one right way to eat raw. So figuring out a meal plan yourself can be a bit daunting at first, but I think you'll have a much clearer idea of exactly how to begin your own raw food regime by the end of this teleseminar. For example, in my 21 Days to Better Health course, I address several types of needs because in that group there's going to be people who want to achieve a mild cleanse over the 3 weeks, people who want to lose some weight over the 3 weeks, people who specifically don't want to lose weight, and there are going to be some folks who are very active and work out and need additional calories and a protein. Athletes fit in this category. Well, it works better when I don't yell. I'm used to yelling. Excuse me, I've been yelling too long. We're into it for a minute. Holding a microphone. So the menu plans I set up and the recipes and grocery lists that I provide in this course will be tweaked or customized by each participant based on guidelines that I talk to them about. For example, if you're wanting to have a bit of a cleanse or if you want to lose some weight, fatty items like avocado or oils and nuts will be restricted. But someone with these goals will want to perhaps have half an avocado every other day or a nut recipe every other day. But someone who wants to gain weight isn't going to be confined, by these restrictions. Now I'll explain more about my 21 Days to Better Health program, where you can go to my website, which is rawgourmet.com. As the saying goes, today is the first day of the rest of your life. If 2010 is the year that you want to lose weight, look and feel younger, improve your health, gain energy, learn how to eat well even though you work in an office Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, figure out how to eat raw food while traveling,